Welcome to Nirmala TV. We're streaming love. 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 We're streaming love to all our sisters, to all our brothers on this planet, on this planet. We're streaming love. 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 We're streaming love to all our brothers, to all our sisters on this planet. Jai Shri Mataji. You are watching NirmalaTV.
Now, Season 4. Welcome, everyone, to this first episode of NirmalaTV in 2024.
Jai Shri Mataji. First episode in this year, but fourth in this fourth season. So
Wow.
Season 4, episode 4.
Wow. It's a bit complicated, Nira, actually, but it's true. We're already in Season 4, and we're very happy to be with you. Tonight, we have a very special show also. We have a lot of music from India, Western classical music.
We
have
live
a surprise
interview.
quiz.
Live interview.
Live interview is back. Yes, very interesting interview that's going to be.
Yep.
So be ready for it.
And quiz. You said quiz. You mentioned, yeah? Quiz.
I mentioned quiz, yes. We have a surprise for the quiz because unfortunately we had to say goodbye to our dear Gabriel, but we have a wonderful new quiz master and the questions are very challenging. So if you want to join in, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
So
like you need to start read the Sahaj books and Sahaj websites in the same time while watching this show. Because
actually, you could do that. You could do that because the quiz is a bit later this time. But I would say don't miss the show. Don't start reading. Just enjoy it and see how it goes. And otherwise, you can always watch the replay and see how you can manage then.
And just a reminder, maybe let's share that show started, and you can share this message link with the show NirmalaTV link with some groups, Sahaj groups, some yogis who maybe forgot or maybe just need to remind a little bit, right? So
Great.
So welcome everyone to the show, and hopefully we have somebody. And whom do we have? From India. Tin, 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 tin. Nice. And from somewhere else, we don't know, from Lorenda.
Yes, please let us know where you're from. That's always great. See,
Yes.
to know who is on the other side of the screen.
That we are not two of us. Okay, so what we do, let's start like usual from rising Kundalini, from meditation, and from inviting Shri Mataji to this evening.
Yes.
Okay. So let's rise Kundalini. Shri Mataji, we Sahaja Yogis from different places of this planet, we will be joined tonight for Nirmal TV show. And please, Srimataji, bless us with vibrations, with your attention, and with joy, and connect all of us from different places, from big distances to one. Now let's bow inside of us. Let's worship Sri Ganesha inside of us. Just let's give attention to Sri Ganesha, to the source of wisdom and purity inside of us. Now let's rise from Muladhara through all the chakras, and let's bow, let's worship all the deities, all goddesses, all energies inside of us, in every step, in every floor, in every level of our subtle system. Now let's worship Shri Adi Shakti, Shri Mataji, in our Sasrara. Now, with right hand, let's check vibrations on our Sasrara. Let's change hands. Left hand up, and let's focus on what do we feel on our left hand, on palm. Now let's put both hands open, be straight, focusing on Sasrara and both hands, palms at the same time, without moving from one finger to another. Just three spots we witness in this present time without thinking. Let's be for a moment in this feeling of three dots, three spaces, three places in our subtle system, in our hands and in Sasrara. Now let's do namaste to Shrimataji, to our spirit, and to all Sahaja Yogis in the world. And we can open our eyes, and let's continue this evening like a meditation.
Wonderful. Let's do that. Let's have a very meditative Nirmala TV show tonight. And we also start in a very nice way like that now, because today is a very special day. It is the India Republic Day, Day of the
Yeah.
Republic, the 26th of January. And Shumatsi always said very significant things about it. And our first item is very special. Maybe you say something more about it, Nira.
Yeah, actually, non-yogis, friends or family members, they used to ask me, like, you celebrate Indian Republic Day? Why? Like, why? And for me, it was like obvious. My mother celebrates, so I'm a child. I will celebrate too. But now we will see video where Shimataji explains about a little bit like speciality of the India for all of us. So it will be like Indian item, one of the most important songs in India, and explained why it is so important by Shimataji. I saw it first time. Maybe somebody saw it, but always nice to remember.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Nice. Let's go there.
let's go.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय. नाही, स्वर तुम्ही बदला, त्या स्वरात यायला पाहिजे. स्वर एकच आहे. मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा. तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे. गाए तव जय गाथा. जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Now this means is the song is, I don't know how it was composed at that time so beautifully, which means that Jana Gana Mana Adhinaya. Three things he has said. The people, the Ganas, and the hearts of this country. You are the leader, you are the Adhinaya. You are the predecessor. You are the predecessor leader of this great country, O God. You are the maker of decision of our future good luck. Bharata Bhagya Vidhata. Punjab, Sindh. Punjab, you know Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Maharashtra, Dravid is South India, Utkal also South India, Vindhya is the Vindhya Parvat. You have seen this is in the uh, which cuts where I was born in the Vindhya Parvat. Vindhya, Himachala is Himalaya, Ganga, Yamuna. What is Vindhya, Himachala, Ganga, Yamuna? Uchchala Jaladhi Taranga. And all the seas which are all the time joyous with your praise. Uchchala Jaladhi. Jaladhi is the oceans. Taranga, in that waves of that. So you bless us that we'll have a great future, and we pray to you. This is our national anthem. So you see, India is basically is very religious. It depends on God for everything. And in this they say that all the matter of this country is awakened, and everything prays to you. You see, it's all awakened as they are singing. All these things, all these countries, all these states, all these rivers, all these mountains are all awakened, and they are asking your blessings. So it's a very good, I think, national anthem. I've never heard so good anywhere, I tell you. The national anthem of India is the best of all because it is so integrating, and it says that even the matter of India is asking for your blessing. The matter of India is asking for the blessings. It's something very deep, I think, very subtle.
So nice how Shrimatsi explains. It's so nice to know.
Yeah.
The seeds
So-
are joyful in the matter of India is welcoming us.
So we need to take example how even building of this country can be like of country building politics. You can say basis spirituality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. That's so nice. And we stay a bit more in India because we want to start also with a little reminder of the beautiful India tours that we had. And how can we otherwise do that by this Kavali, by the artists?
By Anandita Basu and her team. And
Yes.
I'm not sure that it was part of the tour or a wedding or some celebration. But yogis from different countries dancing, singing, and we cannot show half an hour this episode, like all this, like from one kavali goes to another kavali. But
yeah,
we
yeah.
show peace, and we can taste, we can get vibrations and mood from a little, of course, but still we can travel to India and to hear kavali. Just
From the
happened
best.
recently.
From the best. Yeah, let's enjoy that. And of course, you get the whole link of the whole concert. You can find it on our website. So if you want to listen to it for half an hour or maybe longer, you can later on.
Yeah. Kavali.
Aquí ya malanga, watching NirmalaTV.
That was too short.
That was, like for tasting only.
It
You,
was definitely a taste, so we
yeah.
definitely have to share the link. So because now
Okay.
we want to hear
Actually,
more.
it's very easy to go. You find in YouTube near Anandita Basu channel, and it is
Ah, of
there.
course.
Last episode, last scene. It was this. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know, and we definitely will do that. We can start tomorrow with this during our
And
day.
yes, and now before starting next magical moment in our show,
Item?
we need
Yes.
to say something about the comments, and we have people. We are not alone. We are not alone. So we have
Oh,
from Finland, and we have from Czech, Athens, Romania, India, Spain. Spain. Who is from Spain?
I
Somehow,
don't know.
no.
This not has no name, but
Yeah, and Sweden
oh,
and Liverpool. Kinga. Hi, Kinga. And Romania. Tin, tin, tin. Yeah.
very nice, very nice. So, of course, there must be many more yogis. So, please let us know from where you are watching us. That would
Yep.
be great. And now we can go to the next item. And what we actually want to do is we want to invite a special guest to the show because we have a live interview with Herbert Reiniger. Please.
Ta-da!
Yeah, there he is. Hello, Herbert. It's so
This,
nice that you are with us.
Thank you so much. It's so exciting to be here. I've never done this before live, so
Great.
it's very, very exciting. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it is exciting, isn't it? Especially because it is also live, and that is it's fantastic. And where are you at the moment?
Right. So I'm in South Florida, in the
Mm,
Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. It's a little bit chilly in the sort of 20 plus degrees here.
very chilly, Herbert. Very chilly. Yes, and of course, you coming from Vienna,
Yep.
I think you are used to different things, right? In this time of the year.
Oh, yes, of course. We are used to woolies and mittens and hats and warm clothes, of
And
course.
maybe minus 20 degrees also.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's go back to a bit of that time that you were in Vienna, because when was it exactly that you got your self-realization?
Well, it was in 1982. Can you imagine?
82. Wow.
Yeah. And the photo that Nira showed at the meditation brought so many memories back because it was taken in Vienna either in 82 or 83 when Sri Mataji came to visit in the apartment of Gregoire, who was helping us beginners in Sahaja Yoga, because before that there was no Sahaja Yoga in Austria.
Mm.
So,
So with how many yogis were you when you started?
uh, well, after the program, maybe the first follow-ups we may have been 40 or 50,
Ah,
which dwindled very quickly as it usually does. And
yeah.
then we were about 15, I would say, who were holding on as much as we could. And it was an amazing beginning and an amazing journey ever since.
I can so imagine. And of course, we are very curious to hear maybe some fun experience that you have from these beginning times. Can you
Well,
share?
yes, of course. It's not so much fun, but it's magic in a way. On that very day, on the 28th of September, I will never forget, in 1982, in the evening, I'm walking home from work, and in Vienna on the sidewalks after work, lots of people. And suddenly I hear clearly a voice in my head. There is a newspaper ahead of me on the sidewalk, and I need to pick that up.
Mm,
I'm looking around and I'm thinking, who is speaking here? I don't understand. And I look, and there's a newspaper right in front of me. And I almost didn't pick it up because I thought I already read the newspaper. Why should I
Hmm.
again? And people walked away, it's all dirty. So I
Yeah,
picked it
yeah.
up and I open it. And the first thing I see is a photo of Sri Mataji, tiny, very, very small, and adds the yogis who came from different countries to help in this first visit of Sri Mataji. And they
That
have
was in the newspaper. That was a kind of a call out, a shout out to yogis
exactly.
to come and help. Wow.
And somehow Sri Mataji had already done 3 programs, but I was in such a confused state. I had missed everything.
Hmm.
And in hindsight, it feels like Sri Mataji asked the Ganas to put that newspaper there for me because
Sure.
it was the last day of her visit.
That
So
was
I went, and the story starts from there.
yeah, amazing, amazing. That was definitely a very magical moment because it was really there for you, right? It was you
Yeah.
really felt that you had to. Sumatsi called you personally.
Yes,
Um,
she did. And I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're asking for a fun moment.
well, that was would be my next question. Yes,
Yes,
a
well,
fun
in that
moment, like
very
maybe
program,
because all kinds of things happen, of course.
yes, in that very program, at the end of it, Sri Mataji in those days stayed for quite a while on stage and asked the people to come and see her.
Hmm.
So I was very curious at the beginning. I went early, so I was pretty much in front of the whole of the big hall. And when it was my turn, I walked up the steps to the stage, and Sri Mataji stretched her hands out towards me. And without thinking what I'm doing here, I just took her hands, and she pulled me up to her, and she said, "It's so nice that you came." And that moment, I don't know how to say this in words, but I felt like finally I have reached home. After a long and complicated journey, now I'm home. And so I'm holding Sri Mataji's hands and then a flashlight. And there was a reporter on stage, and they made a picture right at that moment, which then appeared a week later in one of these nationwide colorful newspapers in double page spread. And it was very funny to go back to work, and everybody's asking, what was that? Who was that? And what did you do there?
Hmm.
And of course, at that point, I didn't have answers. I mean, I was just starting, but
Yeah.
it was an interesting moment. And thinking back, I still cherish that moment very much.
Wow. Yeah, I can so imagine. I see kind of a pattern here, Herbert. You have something with newspapers in relation with Sahaja Yoga and Sumataji. It's amazing.
Well, I don't know what you're referring to, but okay, so help me understand what you mean
No, I'm
by
just these 2 examples that you say. There was first a newspaper lying just somewhere on the ground, and you had to pick it up and to see the call out for the program. And the
Mm.
next thing, what happens is you are on stage holding Shumatsi's hand, and again, this moment gets to the newspaper. So that's quite remarkable with that you
Yeah.
have that relationship somehow. What are there some is there what kind of what do you remember most from what Shrimatsi said in this time? Something special that maybe she said out loud or in the collective or maybe especially to you?
Well, actually, to be very honest, I don't remember much of what she said, but I do remember how it felt
Mm,
because I had no idea about chakras, kundalini, and self-realization. All of this was foreign to me.
yeah.
And Sri Mataji was speaking with such intensity. It felt like a giant river of energy is going high, high above me, and I can't really get to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not tall enough. And then
Mm-hmm.
at the end of it, suddenly it felt so peaceful, so beautiful, so calm, and so relaxed that I felt like I'm floating in this river. And it was a feeling that I have never experienced before. And so there was no question that I would come for follow-ups and then continue from there.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
still continuing.
Yeah, of course, of course. So as we know now, you are in Florida. So at some point you crossed the ocean.
Yes, very true.
When was
Across,
that?
well, across the ocean several times, actually,
Hmm. Hmm.
several oceans.
Aha, tell us about that.
Because somehow Srimataji sent me around to different places in the world. I have lived in Hong Kong. I was in China. I helped Sahaja Yoga in Brazil and other countries, many in Europe. For example, if I may, how did I come to Germany?
Yes. How did you come to Germany? Because I think that's where we first met a long time ago.
That is right. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, of course.
So, so maybe 2 years into it, we were enough Saja Yogis in Vienna that we thought, okay, so now we're saturated here. Let's spread out a little bit over our country. So I chose a city in the south of Austria, which is Graz. I moved there, started, got a job there, and then she came twice for public programs. And the second time when she came, I drove her back to the airport at the end of it. And normally she would sit in the back of a car when we drive her. And this time she was sitting in front, right next to me, because everything was late. And in the back of the car, there was a yogini who was preparing food for Srimataji because she hadn't eaten yet. And we were late for the airport. So somehow over my shoulder, food was served to Srimataji. I'm driving, and Srimataji is involving me in a very deep conversation while I'm trying to remember where I'm going because I'm thoughtless and I don't want to miss, because we're late, I want to miss the plane. And then she looks at me and she says, I think you should go to Frankfurt because there are no such yogis there. So then, the procedure goes, and she left on that small airport in Graz. And that was a Saturday. And the next day, before internet, before cell phones and everything, the only way I could get any information about Frankfurt was through newspapers. So I went to the railway station there, bought a newspaper from Frankfurt. And then something amazing happened. That paper gave me a place to live, and I found a job right there on that very next day after she had left.
Wow.
So I did some phone calls. I had an interview on the Sunday, and I got accepted. So a few weeks later, there was a puja in Cabella, and of course we all went there, and I had a chance to speak to Srimataji, and I told her what happened. And she said, yeah, of course. That's his way.
Let's
And
go there. Yeah, wow.
she explained. When she says something, then the Ganas are very eager to help us. And because I acted immediately, the Ganas just arranged everything. She said, had I waited maybe a month or more, the Ganas would have thought, well, he is not really interested. So let's see if he can do it by himself. What a great lesson that was for me.
Wow.
That when she says something, we should really act immediately and not wait.
Not wait. Wow, because that is the moment, and then it's very strong. This is something I never knew, Herbert, that it's really like that. Because stories, right? That Shmachi says something and that yogis don't act. And then Now,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so that is a beautiful, beautiful lesson, and thank you for telling it to us. Now, what I'm also very eager to learn from you, and when you came to the US,
Yeah.
how was that different in the sense of Sahaja Yoga and how you experience vibrations?
Well, I came to the US from Hong Kong,
Mhm.
and it was pretty dramatically different. I mean, every place around the world has a different sort of feeling in the body of the Virata. And in the US, it felt like Sri Mataji is calling a lot of guest workers like me and Indian Saji yogis and from many other countries to
Yeah,
help,
yeah,
because she always said that this is such an important place and so many seekers are here that are still waiting to get the self-realization. And so we all were called, and somehow it all worked out in a way. But uh, it's not an easy place. It's not like people flocking to Saja Yoga.
hmm,
Maybe now it's a little bit easier, but like 20, 25 years ago, when we got one yogi countrywide in 1 year, we celebrated.
wow.
This is $40,000 yogi, we said,
Yes.
because it costs that much to organize all these programs
Yeah,
around the country.
yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, he
Yeah.
also said that in the past. And
Mhm.
now you can maybe look back a bit. You have you're really an ancient in Sahaja Yoga. You've been there from the beginning. You have had a wonderful spiritual journey, a spiritual growth. But growing, we never stop growing, right? So how do you see that at this moment in your life? How does that look like for you?
Well, that's actually a very good question. The journey continues. It's like a staircase, you reach a certain level of recognition of Sri Mataji or understanding, but then another level opens up, and then another level. And like this, you keep on going. So, if I may, one story that actually happened in Germany and not here in the US, how Sri Mataji was teaching me almost the hard way for me who is really the doer of everything.
Hmm.
So one day, Sri Mataji asked me to help her with something, and which was selling something that I had no experience and no knowledge about. And of course, when she asks, I say yes. And so I start learning. I start trying to understand where can that be sold. It was a big thing that needed to be sold. I don't want to go too much into detail, but it was a big amount of equipment that was put in storage in a country that I didn't have access to. So I couldn't even see what I'm selling
Hmm.
in detail. And Sri Mataji paid storage cost a lot of money in British pounds every week. And so I went into overdrive, a little bit of right side, and tried to figure out how can I do that.
Yeah.
Weeks passed and just nothing worked out. And I got more and more anxious. And then one day I'm back in the ashram. Sri Mataji called me on the phone, landlines. So there was a phone somewhere in the hallway of the ashram.
Mm.
And as soon as the yogis heard that Sri Mataji was on the phone, they all came running and listened in.
Yes.
And Sri Mataji just said to me, "Why don't you let me help you?" And I didn't understand, because I explained to her, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I've done so many different things and nothing's working out. And she simply said again, "Why don't you let me help you?"
Mm.
And it still didn't click. So I tried to explain, and she had to ask me a third time, "Why don't you let me help you?" And then suddenly I realized, oh my God, I am not the doer. I may be an instrument, but she's the doer. So I fell on my knees right there And I apologized to Sri Mataji and I said, I completely failed. Please forgive me.
Wow.
She said, don't worry, don't worry. And that was the end of the conversation. And then 2 days later, somebody from Poland called me at work and said, yeah, I heard you're selling this and that equipment and I would like to buy it.
Wow.
So long story short, after some negotiation and everything, we met on the airport in Frankfurt. This person has not seen what they're buying, and I hadn't seen what I'm selling.
What you were selling.
And
But
we're meeting at
she
the
did
airport.
it. She
Yeah,
did it. Wow.
and we are ready to sign. So, like in the movie, he has his pen on the dotted line. Then he looks at me and he says, what about warranty? So I didn't know what to say on that. So I called Shimataji. And normally when you call in Cabella, she never picks the phone herself. In
Yeah.
this case, she did.
She did. Wow.
It sounded like she was waiting for the call. And so I explained what the person wanted. She said, yeah, warranty, sure. Ask him how much warranty does he want. So I asked him and he was shy a little bit. And he said, yeah, well, so maybe 3 months. So I asked him that he wants 3 months. She was laughing and she said, oh, give him 6 months, give him a year, whatever he wants.
Okay.
So
Wow.
we made an annotation on the contract. He signed, the money was transferred, and I've never heard back what really happened. Did he actually buy? Was he a Ghana? Was he a deity? I don't know.
Wow.
Since then, I always remember these words. Why don't you let me help you?
Why don't we? Oh, this is such an amazing, amazing story again. So thank you so much, Herbert, for sharing this. And I think we all learned so much from, the things that Shmati taught you and taught the yogis at that time. It's really amazing. And thank you for being with us. And
Thank you for this opportunity. I love it.
great.
And
Hope to see you soon in Cabella.
Yes,
and
please.
and you are amazing storyteller.
Oh,
Actually, you should use that instrument. You are when you're telling a story, we are like opening mouth and just continue and continue. So you need to tell as much as you can everywhere.
dear Nira, I think we all should, because time doesn't stop, right? And
Yeah.
stories disappear when we disappear, right? And we all should somehow figure out how to capture these stories. They're precious.
Yeah, very absolutely precious. And maybe you are also involved in the project of writing down all the experiences of
Yes, we are.
yogis. And
Yes.
I think that is the most important thing to do. So thank you one more time.
Thank
Jai
you.
Mataji.
I love it. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri
Bye
Mataji.
bye.
Bye.
Wow, that is amazing, no? How that is.
I got a little bit tears and I laughed 3 times.
Yes.
And especially this 40,000 cost of the yogi per year. This is like amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, this is fantastic. So it's such a blessing to have such a ancient yogi, deep yogi in the show, and we want to continue with having guests and hear stories.
Yeah.
So wonderful. And we go on and we have a beautiful next item. And I would say just watch and enjoy this beautiful piece of classical music. I really have to tell about this artist and, of course, the recording because this was absolutely amazing. And the artist is Carol Stetner, whom we all know because he lives in Cabella and who is this fantastic violin player. So now we know what he does when he's working. That is pretty amazing, isn't it? The
Now when
orchestra.
now
Uh,
when will
I need
now
to. Blah, 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 blah.
the,
Sorry.
the, no, you tell everything because you know
Uh,
him
I
personally.
because just to do justice to the artist and
Yeah.
to the art form. So the soloist was Carol Stetner, the conductor Lorenzo Taccheri, whom we also know because he has been in Cabella quite often. The orchestra was the Arad Philharmonic Orchestra from Romania, and they were performing Concerto number 5 from Henry Feuilleton. And the recording, actually the video, was edited by Gabriel Voikonen. No, wait a minute. The Gabriel who is the teacher of the Cabella School. Now I'm kind of mixed up with all the Gabriels and their last name, but now we know which Gabriel I mean. Okay, now you can take it over from here.
No, I just want to say that because I don't know personally this brother, but when he walks somewhere and he doesn't have violin with him, I always imagine that he has violin because I saw
Yeah,
him playing violin.
yeah.
Now, on top of all of this, I will always imagine this white
Okay.
uh, and then this
With the
costume
tie
and this
and the suit.
orchestra walking close to him.
Yes, it's always with him, the music. No?
First violin, very amazing. Yeah.
Very amazing and very beautiful. And thank you, Carol. And please continue and also share more video clips
Yeah.
of your work with us because, this is amazing. And now for something completely different. Where do we
Yes.
go?
Where do we go? We need to be ready with our phones, and
Oh, yeah.
we are going back to Finland because quiz is somehow related to Finland now in last years.
Yeah.
Because Gabriel was Finnish boy, Finnish yogi,
Mhm.
just lives somewhere else, but from Finland. And now we are going to Finland back, and we can say always moi because in Finland when they say hello they say moi, and when they say bye bye they say moi moi. So be ready. So everyone who wants to say hello to our new quiz master, we need to write in the chat moi, and we are
Moi.
ready to introduce him, the one and only, the super MC, the master of ceremony. And who is that?
Whoa.
Yeah!
Hello, hello. I'm
Hello.
very
How is
honored to
Finland?
be. Finland is very fine, and this is a special place and special time. Actually, I'm here at the Yogi's residence, which is being kind of unfortunately sold. But we
Oh.
had just a very beautiful bhajan session in this room, but it's now finished, so there's peace and quiet for the quiz. And I'm very
Good.
honored and thrilled to be the great quiz master. I know I'm standing on the shoulders of giants like Kaapo, who have done this in such an amazing way. You can see I'm very sharp dressed for the
Yeah. You did. You did.
authority
This
for
is
the
already kudos for your outfit and great. So the floor is yours, dear QRLE.
Yes. Okay. So yes, the quiz will start. It is a mixed bag of questions. We will have some many music questions and many other questions. And yes, we are waiting for the competitors to come online. I am there. Somebody called me. Jay Shri Mataji Manjula. So 4 brave contestants, even 5th has entered the room. Okay. Very good. Okay, we have a crowd here already. Virag, somebody from Germany, from all over the world. Okay, the contestants are eagerly waiting. Maybe we'll wait still a few seconds or even a minute, because there are even more people entering. Suomi, somebody called Suomi. The first quiz question could be, what does Suomi mean? Suomi means Finland, so one of the contestants' names is Suomi, which means in Finnish, Finland. Cool. Zemina Meikkis. That's a Finn. I recognize a Finn. Pro Messi. Yeah, my kid is also pro Messi. The little 11-year kid plays football, practices hard playing football, and is a fan of Messi also. Sunny. Free Palestine. Yes. Kabira. Welcome to Kabira, Sant Kabira in the quiz. So there's quite a crowd. Should we start already? Yes. Okay. So I will read questions, and when I'm finished with the question, it's starting again. So first is, what color is the color of the left heart chakra according to Sri Mataji? This actually is an interesting question. So, according to Sri Mataji, what is the color of the left heart chakra? We see like it's colored in a certain way in the Charlie chakra. You know, what is that? And a little request for the technologist that I could give a longer question, and then we'll start the quiz, because I could elaborate on the question first a little bit. So do we have all the answers? Most people went for red, and in the chakra chart, it is usually the center heart has the red color. But actually, if you research what Sri Mataji said on the subject, she said very early on that the color of heart is blue. And later on, it has been said by the yogis that she instructed the center heart to be painted red. But actually, the heart is, she always said, is a blue. That's what I've been studying when reading discussions about it. And actually, for a musician, it's interesting, because if you think of the colors of the chakras as vibrations, and in music the muladhara is the basic note, the sa, then if you increase the frequency according to the notes, the swadhisthana will be yellow, the nabi will be green, the heart will be blue, and the Vishuddhi will be already kind of ultraviolet. And Sri Mataji described it as a smoky, as a color of the rain cloud, which is slightly violet when there is thunder. Okay, that's interesting bits of knowledge. So for the next question, next is a simple question. We can go direct for the next question. Next question. Cabella Ligure is part of the Italian region of Lombardia, Liguria, Piemonte, or Emilia-Romagna. I'm not an Italian speaker, but they can send me a message how to pronounce this stuff correctly. Cabella Ligure is part of which Italian region? So most people said Liguria, which is logical because anyway it's called Cabella Ligure. But actually, if you look at the map, it is nowadays in the region of Piemonte. Some Italians can explain this. Why is it like that? I don't actually know. I presume it's because it's earlier been part of Liguria, but it's actually in Piemonte. Okay, so the next question is about the Omkar. Okay, so Free Palestine is on top and Suomi also on the second place. Next question is about the Omkar, and it has many descriptions, or we know the most common one, but actually there are others in different parts of India. So which one of these is not, I repeat, is not representing the Omkar of these pictures? Okay, so many people, I think all the Indian people, of course, knew that the first one is not Omkar. It's a word in Hindi. It says Uncha, which means high or tall. But the rest of them were actually Om in different contexts. The blue one was the Sikh sacred Ik Omkar, which is also a representation, exactly the same thing as our Omkara, the Eka Omkara, in the Sikh religion. And actually the green one is also just the same as Om, but in South India, in Tamil Nadu, in the Tamil script, that's the way they represent the Om. Okay, and next one. Yes, okay, let's see who is on the pedestal. Oh, Palestine, Free Palestine, and Suomi on the very top. So congratulations. And Smilte is third one. Okay, next one is a straightforward question. We'll go to that. So the classical melodies for the Maha Mantras have been composed by our beloved Guruji, Prabhakar in which raga? Jaijayavanti, Deshkar, Desh, or Madhuvanti? Jaijayavanti, very good, very good. Most people knew that, or maybe more than half knew that, at least. Yes, there is Rag Jaijayavanti, which is actually related to Rag Desh. It's with a more touch of Komal Gandhar. The flat third note in that is, but it's from the Desh family. But Deshkar is not actually related to Desh, and Madhuvanti is also something different, although it resembles, the name resembles Jaijayavanti. And then we go to another musical question in the next one, and let's check. The top is the same. Guys, you are really you are pundits, you are academics, so you are the same guys are leading, but two new names are coming up. And the next question is also a musical question. It's about Vedic singing of the mantras. There's actually a tradition, nomenclature, names for the notes of the mantras. There's 3 notes. So one of these 4 terms is not a note in the theory of singing mantras, which is called Vedic singing. There is three names for those three basic notes, and one of these is not one of them. Yes, quite many people knew the answer. So Antara is not the name of a Vedic note. When we sing Shri NirmalaTV, then the Sa, the tonic, is the Udatta. And when we go lower, Nirmala, the Nir is the Anudatta, and Swarita is the one on slightly higher. Namo, Namo, Namaha, that is the Swarita. So that's Anudatta, Udatta, and Swarita are the names of those three notes in the singing of mantras. Okay, very well done. And next also we'll see the ones leading. Cabella is climbing. He's come to the kind of contesting for the bronze medal now, but the top is the same. Same pundits, same academics in the top positions. And next question is also about notes in Hindustani music. One of the following musical notes is an impostor, not permitted by the rules of Hindustani music. Identify it. So is it Shuddha Rishabh, Tivra Dhaivat, Komal Gandhar, Tivra Madhyam? Three of those notes are actual notes. One of them is not, because it doesn't exist in Hindustani music. I don't know about Carnatic music, it could exist there, but in Hindustani music it's no. Dramatic music, thank you for whoever chose the music. These are tough questions, I know. Okay, well done, guys. Very many people knew the right answer. Tivra Dhaivat. There's no such thing as Tivra Dhaivat. In Hindustani notes, only the Madhyam can be Tivra, which means sharp, which means it's one semitone higher than the actual note. So it only Madhyam, only the fourth note. In the theory of Hindustani music, in other systems of music, it's totally different. But in Hindustani music, only Madhyam can be Tivra. Okay, so let's check the leaderboard. Cabella is rising, Smilte is also keeping up, but otherwise those pundits, those academics are unbeatable. So next one is an easy question. There's been tough ones. The song Bhaya Kaya Taya is originally an Urdu ghazal, a Pali Buddhist chant, a Marathi Christian song, or a Hindi bhajan. I think one of the easier questions. And we have also one TV star here in the studio. She's Rosalinde, my daughter. Sä näyt nyt koko maailmasta. Joo. Yes, and as we almost all know, like we see in the answers, it is a Marathi Christian song, like it's included in the Marathi songs. in the songbook. It was written by somebody Sri Mataji knew personally, I think, and it was very dear to Sri Mataji. And as we can see, of course, these great songs, great works of art, great spiritual devotional songs transcend the boundaries of religion. So it's you know, about if we belong to God, what is there to fear? So it's a universal message for Sahaja Yoga, for any religion. Yes, so let's check the leaderboard. So there's a tough race going for the bronze, but otherwise I doubt these glorious guys in the first and second place can be beaten. So next one is more obscure question. There's a song called Gaudete in the songbook in Nirmala Gitanjali. It's a Latin song, and it's a Christian chant in Latin, and many English yogis sing it also. And it was first printed in Germany a long time ago, and it's a part of a collection called the Pie Cantiones, which is a song. It's a collection of Latin songs collected from Ireland and Scotland in the 12th century, Austria and the Holy Roman Empire in the 14th century, Sweden and Finland in the 16th century, Italy and France in the 18th century. It's well known, the song is well known in the UK. The English yogis sing it because it was made popular by the band Steel Eye Span in the 70s. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. And soon we'll see the right answer. That was a mixed bag of answers, but actually it was a Finnish student who went to Germany, who was living in Germany, and in the 16th century he printed this medieval collection of songs in Germany, and that's how this song is known in our times, and it's even sung by Sahaja Yogis nowadays. It's a very ancient European Christian song written in Latin, probably from earlier medieval ages, and printed down in the 16th century by a Finnish student in Germany in the collection Pie Cantiones. Now you know that. Okay, and next question is also straightforward questions. And which one of the following sentences can be found in The Marriage of Heaven and Hell by William Blake? Energy is eternal life. Energy is eternal delight. Energy is eternal torment. Energy is eternal enlightenment. So if you've read your William Blake, you will know the answer to this question. Niin. Siellä monet joudut katsomaan. Mua vähän. So let's see how many got it right, who have read their Blake. Quite many had read their Blake, but about half, a bit less than half were right. Energy is eternal delight, is what was Blake's message. We should enjoy the energy, which is basically the Kundalini, the life force, the desire, the wish to live, the wish to do everything beautiful in life. So that's what was written in the great book, The Marriage of Heaven and Hell by William Blake. So next, linguistic question. Let's check let's go on. Which the Indo-European languages, all related to Sanskrit, of the 4 languages, only one is Indo-European. Which one? Estonian, Tamil, Farsi, or Maltese? So it's an Indo-European language. It's it's the biggest language group in the world. So obviously it's known in India and Europe because it's called Indo-European, and in many other parts of the world also. and all of these languages share many common words, and all are related to the ancient language of India, the Sanskrit. Okay, a very mixed bag of answers. So actually, Estonian is a Finno-Ugric language. It's related to Finnish, Hungarian, Karelian, Sami language, other small languages in Russia. Tamil, some people said Tamil, but Tamil is from India, but it's a South Indian language. The Dravidian languages, although they have heavy influence from Sanskrit, they are not actually related. They are their own language family, the Dravidian languages. Farsi, it has the most answers actually, and it is correct. Farsi is the Iranian language, and this eastern part of the Indo-European languages is actually called Indo-Iranian languages. And Maltese is actually a Semitic language. It's related closely to Arabic. It has, lots of influence, I think, from Italy, from the European side of Mediterranean languages, but it's actually a Semitic language. So Farsi was the right answer. And let's check the leaderboard. So, okay, Kabira is rising very much. Free Palestine on top, Suomi on the second place. Proud of you on there, the Finnish guy, of course, and proud of everybody who is there on the leaderboard. And the next question: what was the Sanskrit name of the Buddhist monk Viditama? Sri Mataji often mentions him. Buddhidhamma, Bodhidharma, Vidyeshwara, or Vidyaraja. What was the name of this monk who is in Japan, known as Viditama, and Sri Mataji refers to him often as, or always as, Viditama. The founder of Zen, he was, and some people even regard him as the founder of the Shaolin school of martial arts, which has been very much disputed by scientists, but that's the tradition goes that he even founded the Shaolin school of fighting, of self-defense, of martial arts. Bodhidharma is the right answer. That's right. Many people say Vidyeshwara, but Bodhidharma is the Sanskrit name of the monk born in India, who was the founder of Zen in China and Japan. Okay, and then we go to the leaderboard. Suomi is on the top. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm shining with happiness here, having this very responsibility of doing the quiz, and a Finn there on top. Absolutely cool. And then for the next question, we go to a question about the Guru Granth Sahib, which is the sacred book of the Sikhs, and many prophets, incarnations, realized people have contributed to it. And this is a multi-question. You can select many of those, or one or two or three, but select the ones whose writings are inside the covers of the sacred Guru Granth Sahib. Sainatha, the Sai Baba, the original true Sai Baba, who was an incarnation of Adi Guru. Kabir, Namdev from Maharashtra, the Maharashtrian saint, or the medieval Muslim saint Nizamuddin Auliya. Very good. Actually, you can see more people knew the right answers than the incorrect ones. So the Guru Granth Sahib, it's a big collection. It's a big book. I've only studied the few first pages. Was actually quite amazed by just starting to read it, but never got any further. And it has lots of prophets incarnations like Guru Nanak have contributed to this book, and most of it is from the Sikh gurus, Guru Nanak, Guru Arjan, but there are so many prophets there, like Kabir, even Namdev, the Maharashtrian saint, his writings are in the Guru Granth Sahib. So it's a very wide book. It's not like there is from many sources. We know, religion, dharma, it's all one, like in Sahaja Yoga, and that is the idea of Sikhism was obviously not to start an exclusive religion. Also, so let's check as next the leaderboard. Okay, the top is quite the same. Suomi going strong, very good. And yeah, the next question is about folk dancing in India. The dance called Garba is associated with Navaratri, but from which state of India does Garba originate? Is it Gujarat, Maharashtra, Punjab, or Rajasthan? North Indian states close to one another, but one of these states is the Urheimat, the original home of Garba dancing. Gujarat, very good. That was actually one of the easier questions. Many people knew the correct answer. So Gujarat is where Garba originates. It's being danced in Gujarat in Navaratri times, and from there it's spread all over India. So well done. Let's check the leaderboard. Suomi going very strong. Okay, hyvä Suomi. Hakkaa päälle Suomen poika. That's great, cool. And next question is a combination of question about Guru Granth Sahib and folk dance. So how many references to the Punjabi folk dance Bhangra can be found in the Guru Granth Sahib? None, 1, 21, or 216? So how many times the word Bhangra, the dance Bhangra, the music style, actually it was originally a dance, is in the... Oh, there we had actually quite short answering time. That might have been a glitch in the matrix, sorry about that. But many people said 21, which is not correct. The right answer, known by one, was that it's not mentioned in the Guru Granth Sahib. I admit it was an obscure question, but it's interesting because Bhangra is actually it's a newer dance. It's like a hit dance from the 19th century, and it originates actually from the kind of mountainside, the Pashtun side. It was a dance called Bhangra, was originally danced by Pashtun tribes in the mountains, and from there it came to Punjab. It was like assimilated to the Punjab culture, and it became a huge hit in Punjab. But the Guru Granth Sahib, it's an earlier collection of sacred writings, and Bhangra didn't exist that time. There is mention of different folk dances like Jhummar. It has been mentioned many times in the Guru Granth Sahib, but Bhangra not, which is an indication that it's actually a newer dance. Okay. So now we go to the final checking of the leaderboard. So final checking before the final results. And Suomi is going very strong. Sorry guys, you had a limited time to answer, but somebody got some points one person got some points from the previous question. And now for the final question, which is about the final raga in a concert. So this raga is generally performed at the end of the concert because it's filled with so much emotion that now no other raga should be performed after this raga. So this raga is Darbari, Gunkali, Durga, or Bhairavi. Bhairavi, very good, known by most people. Bhairavi is the final raga, so quite naturally it's also the raga of the Sahasrara, being the final raga of the concert, being with so much emotion that you shouldn't sing, perform, play other ragas after that. Interestingly, it's often performed Mishra, which is the kind of Tumri, the lighter style or the more emotional style of the ragas. And so it has all the 12 chromatic notes, so it has kind of all the colors, all the ragas are inside Bhairavi. And quite many people went for Darbari, which is also the raga of the court. You know, we're in Sahasrara also with this raga in the court of Sri Mataji, so it's the raga of Sahasrara. And some people went for Gunkali as well, but the correct answer for the final raga in the concert is Bhairavi. And with this Bhairavi, we conclude tonight's quiz. Thank you very much, and let's check the results. Third one, Free Palestine is third. Very good, very good. Well done, Free Palestine. Gavira second. And first one, Oi maamme Suomi synnyin maa. Well done. Thank you guys. Well done. Easier questions, but mostly tough questions. Very well done. Thank you.
Wow, that was really a very challenging quiz. Thank you so much. And we learned so much about music. It was really
Thank
cool.
you,
I loved it.
I hope it wasn't too difficult.
I guess not.
No, but I'm sure that after this quiz, now will increase Google searches on Grand Guru Sahib.
Yeah, you can check this many times and see if I made some mistakes and come back to me and say.
Yeah. We will. We have to check it out. No, for sure.
And people, if somebody wants some tutoring master for Sahaj knowledge, you can ask Curally online. He gives lessons. Sahaj lessons.
But I'm the little guy, you know. Gabriel is, you know, he's the big one.
It is very good to know that there is so much knowledge, so much Sahaj knowledge in Finland.
Something special about Finland.
Yeah, it's the final land, the end of land. So it's like the Bhairavi of the country.
Wow.
You have times to read books, you know, and to learn by memory.
In winter time, when everything is frozen.
We don't go out much and just.
No, I don't think so.
Well, we mostly read nowadays the Facebook and, you know.
Yeah, that is true. So thank you, Curally, for this wonderful quiz. It's always nice, you know, to have something completely different. And thank you, and congratulations to the winner. And of course, we want to know who it is. We want to know of all three who you are. So please write it in the chat.
Who is the winner, right?
Suomi,
Finland.
Vira, and Free Palestine.
He was the winner, so he's the knowledgeable one.
Really?
Wow! That was tough. It was
we have to be embarrassed because such a little one can win it.
You are the pro Messi. There was somebody called Pro Messi, and he's a Messi fan.
No, that was my son.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, great, fantastic. So thank you.
But what is the weather in Finland now? What is the temperature outside?
Well, it was like +1, +2, but now it went back like down to -7, -5, something like that.
Okay. Still snow? Is it still snow?
Yeah, lots of snow. Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
goodness me.
lots and lots of snow.
So
And
Good
very
luck.
slippery. People breaking their bones because it's so slippery.
oh my gosh. So be
Yeah.
careful out there.
Yes.
And yeah, we are eagerly awaiting you for the next show. So thank you so much.
So I passed the test. I'm in the next one as well. Oh, wow, cool.
Congratulations.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
So actually, it was a double quiz. You know, it was a test for the quiz master and
Exactly. Yes.
no, yeah, we're all kidding. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Curly.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
the
Thank
beautiful
you.
quiz. And
Hello
yeah,
to all yogis in your place.
Yes.
it's a pity we don't see all the yogis. that are
Yeah, you saw only my kids, but there are a few more downstairs. Most of them went home. It's a bit later already.
Oh
like,
yeah, of course.
Yes.
We wish you when you are selling this yogi's house to buy yogi's palace in Finland.
Exactly. Yes. There's
Time for
actually
palace.
yeah, exactly. There's a very nice secret family moving in here. Actually, they're nice people, and
That's good to know.
one time that they come to
It will
South.
work out. Maybe they become yogis all
Yeah.
together. Right. Thank you for this
Jai
beautiful
Mataji.
quiz. Jai
Mm.
Mataji.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Moi moi.
Bye.
Love
Bye.
to Finland.
Love to the whole world.
Great.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. And yeah, interesting. It's always nice to have a bit of fresh energy and we can move on because we also have a very fresh new item, don't we?
But you know what? Before that, I want to ask audience yogis who plays quiz and likes this game. If you have idea for new questions for next episode, you can write to us by our email info@gmail. No, not Gmail. NirmalaTV no Nirmala.tv. Oh God! I hope that Carlos you will show normal email later, but you really can write to us and suggest what kind of question we can add into quiz.
You mean the
Everyone can
topic
be a
or
part.
something? Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Why not? Why
Mhm.
not? Ah, there we have the email address, which is good.
Thank
which
you. Thank you.
Let's move on because I'm afraid otherwise everybody's leaving because
Okay, so we're going to what? To what?
we are having a beautiful new item, and that is a beautiful bhajan that is put to music by our brother Dmitry Orlov and is sung by his wife Sunny and of course Anandita. Jago
And video-
Kunalinima.
And video is made by
You can say that.
Agarwal is the
Yeah.
surname.
Of course. Elena Agarwal.
Yeah, she's our famous in our show, right?
Yeah, she's really one of the best.
We're waiting when you will do more, Agarwal, Elena. So let's go and let's see.
Jago, 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 kundalini jago, jago, kundalini sahasrar mein aake
The Sahaj news of today. We Meditate needs funding. We all know the well-done website We Meditate, and to maintain it costs $200 per month. The request is if we could donate a small amount every month to help them cover the costs. It can be done through this form, where you can find an update of various Sahaja Yoga projects. The World Economic Forum in Davos. A group of yogis took the stage at the World Economic Forum, guiding 25 world leaders through a session on meditation for addressing global challenges. Sherpa Tenzin Rinpoche was there as well. He is an authority on meditation and global peace, and he praised the self-realization process for its tremendous energy. The discussion delved into the transformation power of meditation, both as a personal journey and a tool for collective transformation. Scientific evidence highlighting the impact of meditation on brain structure, neural connections, and sustainable business decisions was emphasized. During the meditation, there was a collective commitment expressed to foster benevolence for the world's total well-being. Great work, dear brothers and sisters from the Center of Evolutionary Learning Group. The film Mahalakshmi Path to Evolution is receiving many awards. We are all tremendously proud of our brothers and sisters of the Immaculate Team. Spring Self-Realization Tours seek support for the tours in Japan and South Korea. A major initiative to promote self-realization is launched this spring in Japan and South Korea, building on the success of a previous grand tour across South and Southeast Asia. The projects aim to foster long-term development of Sahaja Yoga in Korea and stimulate growth in Japan. And for that, financial support is needed. For those interested, detailed tour information, donation details, and a provisional budget are available in this document, which you can also find on the news page of our website. Pre-registration open for the East Coast Tour. Following the success of the 2022 West Coast Tour, organizers are set to bring love and joy to the opposite coast, including stops in Canajoharie, New Jersey, Boston, New York, Pennsylvania, DC, Maryland, Virginia, Charlotte, Atlanta, and Tampa. Kicking off with the Yoga seminar in Canajoharie during the Guru Puja weekend, the tour promises a blissful experience, yogi bonding, realization programs, and East Coast exploration. The tentative schedule spans July the 19th to August the 5th. To be part of this journey, you can pre-register now, and direct questions can be sent to this email address. The summer is going to be really busy because there is also a Scandinavia tour planned. It's going to happen from August the 2nd until August 21 in Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. This journey promises self-realization, the joy of collective life, and the breathtaking beauty of Scandinavian nature. With only a few yogis in these countries, your support is needed. Join hands to spread Sahaja Yoga in this beautiful part of the world, providing attention and love to seekers in need. Musicians, dancers, and realization givers are sought to contribute. Pre-register now using the registration form. The 2024 Adi Shakti Puja in Canajoharie, USA. Canajoharie, USA is gearing up to co-host the International Adi Shakti Puja on Sunday, June 23. At the lotus feet of our Holy Mother, and with a rich history as the site of the first American Sahaj school since 1994. As part of the preparations, a documentary titled Kana Johari, the Land of Virat, from the 25th anniversary celebration in 2019, is shared, capturing the spiritual essence of this haven. USA Kana Johari is co-hosting this puja together with the European countries that traditionally host the event in Cabella. This pre-invitation allows everyone who wants to join to plan their vaccination, transportation, and documents. For travel requirements, including visa and ESTA, refer to the preferred links. The Easter Puja. Prague, Czech Republic, warmly invites everyone to Easter Puja 2024, together with the hosting countries Germany, Hungary, Poland, Romania, and Slovakia, focusing on the theme of forgiveness. The Easter holiday event from March 29 to April the 1st is filled with evening programs, workshops, and a special happening concert on April the 2nd, and is aiming at sending a message of forgiveness globally. The Easter Puja will be on Sunday the 31st of March. Participants are invited to enjoy the free time during the Easter holidays and explore the beauty of Prague, which is close to the puja venue. For further information, contact this email address. The International Birthday Puja is going to be held in Chhindwara from the 19th until the 21st of March. There is a beautiful website with all the information. We will share that on our news page later on. And then the first puja that is going to happen, the Maha Shivaratri Puja in Brazil. The Brazilian collective warmly invites the World Sahaj Sangha to the Maha Shivaratri Puja in Brazil, scheduled from the 7th to the 11th of March at the Brazilian National Sahaja Center. All yogis are encouraged to join in worshipping Srimatji and emerging into the vast ocean of Param Chaitanya. The event also offers the opportunity to engage in cultural programs post-seminar with Anandita Basu in various states across the country. To register and for more information, please follow the website. This was the news of today. Back to the program.
You are watching NirmalaTV.
Thank you
Right.
for such a news and such a job. Thank you very much.
You're very
And-
welcome. Well, you have all these amazing clips that you make and the technical side of it, so that's also really nice. Was it, by the way, not an amazing video of the song Jago Kundalini Ma?
Did
the
you feel
music
that?
was
It
so
was
beautiful.
so strong, really.
Wow, the visual language. She tells a whole story that
Yeah.
is really so powerful.
And the face is so serious, and suddenly colors comes and goosebumps comes to me. Like, it's amazing, really.
Yeah. She's absolutely top of the arts in this.
How do you
Fantastic.
feel
Thank you, Elena.
vibrationally? How do you feel? Because I feel so nice after this interview. After every step, I feel like more and more like in puja. I don't know what is happening, really.
Yeah. I recognize what you say, indeed, especially the stories of Herbert, the stories we have with the music.
And
The Sahaj
let
world is amazing.
let me do some Sahaj thing. Can I give you some gift, Ada?
A gift. What do you
Yes,
mean by that?
like just a gift. Is it
A
possible to
gift,
give you a gift?
please. A
Yes.
spiritual gift.
So here you are. You are getting a gift now.
Oh, wow. How do you do that?
Yes, it worked.
Wow.
Thank you, gift giver. Thank you.
That is so
This is-
nice. How did
this
you
is-
do that? through the atmosphere.
Sahaj fun. And of course, we
Thank
need to
you so
celebrate
much.
your yesterday's birthday. So, hello everyone. I will do, I don't know, Arti for Ada or something like this, because I'm so happy to be with you in the same screen, in the same project. And now, wishing time. I wish you to be in joy, to feel that you are very loved, that you are strong and your body works good, and you are instrument of divine in every project you will take step in.
Wow.
You will. I wish you. I wish, and may all yogis wish something. Messages for you, and Ada. Now you need to wish something for you. It's not birthday; it's day after birthday, but still something
Yeah.
you can wish and you can blow. But
Okay,
after
I
the
will.
wishing,
I will. But I have to wish. Okay.
oh, it worked! Ah, ah,
Yes.
magic!
Magic.
Amazing.
Very funny. Thank you so much for this beautiful surprise. And that is very cute. Very beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you, dear brother.
So
Very nice.
be blessed and continue your all fun what you do. And we are continuing our show,
Yes.
and our show is going to the finale, and it is very amazing moment for us to meditate and to get feeling of this deep nights when Shumataji sits with us and we are listening very amazing live music on the stage. So we will have from 1995 Ganesha Puja, but not from Puja, but from that weekend from music evening. And we will have a piece only. We cannot show a lot because we need to finish our show. It's already almost 2 hours. But what we want to do, we want to meditate with this music. So I want to introduce that in this video, in this piece, there will be some problems with picture. Sometimes comes some moving, and that is original video. We don't have any other video from that evening. At least I could not find. Maybe somebody has in private collections. So let's ignore that discomfort, but let's listen what Shumataji will say. So introduction will be like this. We will see the ending of rag, and then Shumataji will explain what is that rag and how this rag is important, and also what kind of state gives this rag to the world. So I guess it can be interesting and new for everybody. Maybe not for Kureli, he knows about music everything, but for many yogis can be new. So yeah, so that's the thing. What else we can say? Let's meditate, and after that we will rise Kundalini together. Yeah.
played many concerts, but I have never played Marwa. I have never played Marwa for Shri Mataji because I wanted to play for a very long time. And when I arrived this evening, somebody told me that Shri Mataji is asked to play now at 6:30. I said, in this light, and I thought Shri Mataji knows. So I'm really happy that I got to play this beautiful spiritual rag for you. Ada. जी हाँ जी
I must apologize also that Nishad Khan had told me that he would like to play on a Ganesh Puja. I had agreed also. But as you know, the Swiss are very particular about time. They make all the watches. So also we thought, as there is very short time, I felt that he may not be happy to play for a short time something, because he likes to play for a long period. But that's our privilege. But this time, as you know, I have to go on Monday, and I have not done yet my packing or anything. And then from there directly to Russia. is going to be quite a fast movement of marathon race of mine. So we just thought that we better get somebody who is just coming up as a musician, and then we can have such a great artist like him later on when he will have more time to play. Especially Marwa is a rag which I like the most, perhaps, because it is, as he says, is very meditative and very deep. And I remember first time, long time back, Amjad Ali Sahab was there and he had invited me. He had never seen. And he was just playing some sort of a Bengali tune to begin with. And Sir Jogis told me that we were bored, we thought he better stops, will be better. It's in the beginning. And as soon as he saw me on the doorstep, suddenly he told me his hand started moving. And he played Marwa. My husband doesn't like Marwa. Today only first time, again is the second time, that this was real Marwa here. He's no. But something I must tell you that Marwa he started playing. And after that, Amjad Ali Sahab became a great artist also. But that Marwa really filled me completely with vibration. He said, Mother, I don't know, I knew all these things, but normally they don't come to you easily. But as soon as you saw you standing there, and my hand started moving, and Marwa, I said, you made the whole palace of Marwa before. I cannot also forget that Marwa as this one. Because this is a rag, very difficult, they say, because you have to have spiritual depth, otherwise you cannot play this. And you all have enjoyed it, though commonly people don't like Marwa so much. Yeah. But in Maharashtra, it is very, very much appreciated. And also in Punjab, I must say, that the ragis always sing in Marwa rag. So it was very kind of you to have chosen this rag, because, and you went into a kind of a, I don't know what we call sanchar, both of you. Sanchar is some, Ganesha entered into them and started playing, I think. The way they played was really very divine, very beautiful, very remarkable. And this raga is very fulfilling. The way he has played, this is the second time I am hearing such a nice Marwa. See, and because I know I am very old and I have heard so many people singing this. Long time back also I heard Abdul Karim Khan Sahab in Marwa rag. He was another one who used to just pull your strings of your heart as you feel it, the way he sang. So there are people who have been singing and also playing Marwa. But playing Marwa is not an easy thing. I think it's easier to sing. है ना? So this 2 times, I must say twice, I have had this really thrilling experience of such ascendance that the whole audience rises in spirituality. It's a raga to be really mastered and to be understood. I'm happy you all have enjoyed it, because I don't think you have heard Marwa before, anybody playing before you. So it was a very good choice. Then our another player is Supinder Singh, who is very well known all over, I tell you. My brother, as you know, Baba, he is such a connoisseur of music. He said, one thing I missed in life. I said, what? Tabla by Sukhvinder Singh. Moreover, I have another relationship with him, because Namdharis are the first who entered into Sajoga. Even in Taiwan and places like that, these Namdharis came in and they said, Mother, you are doing what is predicted about you. They gave me writing from the Guru Gobind Sahib, where it is described in the future what will happen and how somebody will come and give you realization and all that. That's all with me. So I was very much touched by them. Of course, now in Punjab we have many Sikhs who have become Sajogs. Many, many Sikhs who have become Sajogs. And Punjab also I went because they came to Kanpatipura, some of them, and they were just rolling on the stage, you see, halfway, and saying, Mother, come to Punjab, come to Punjab. And Punjab was a disturbed area, but then CP allowed me, and now we have many Sikhs, many Sikhs in Punjab, in the sense that in their Chandigarh and also Rawalpindi, all over, they have taken to Saj Yoga, and I'm sure this will work out, the peace in that country. It has now, it is much better. Punjab is the place where I studied, and I liked Punjabis very much, and I find now this movement of Saj Yoga so much appreciated by Sikhs as well as by Hindus, and also some Muslims met me. They called me in their village and they said, why are we denied? This is promised in our Quran that we'll get Qiyamah, we'll get resurrection, and why should you deny it? I said, I didn't know. You should have come. So the whole village was Muslim village, and it worked out. I tell you, it was so much of a assurance that this world will come to that global emancipation, to that transformation, that there will be peace. Without peace, you can't hear this music. If there is no peace in your heart, how can you enjoy this music? You cannot play this music and you cannot enjoy. Anything that is beautiful you cannot enjoy unless until there is peace. And so I'm going for this mission of creating peace, and I'm happy you all enjoyed it. I must say that these artists are very near the divine, because the way they emit these vibrations by which we feel so peaceful, so relaxed, and so much of the spirit that is within you shines. So it's a very
Jai Shri Mataji to all, and thanks Shri Mataji thank you Shri Mataji for this moments we still can watch and hear. And thank you for every moment when we are together or feeling that we are together. So let's rise together Kundalini and give ourselves Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji one more time, and Happy New Year to everyone. Happy blessed New Year for everyone. Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. And in the end, it became quite a long show, but it was very special for us as well. And indeed, let's hope for a very blissful new year, and wishing you all the best, and hope to see you again next month.
Yes.
And thank you so much for your birthday wishes, all of you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.